Just ahead in flashback, punch cards and flashing lights, the dawn of the computer age in Queensland.
And the microphone is taped to my hand for safety. A wet week ahead. I'll have the forecast live from the Joker ride here at the Ekka. That's after the break.
News and Kiss 97.3 are looking for a junior news reporter. If you're a kid, want to be on radio, on TV, and win $1,000, register today.
Tonight in Flashback, Queensland Museum helps us look back at the first computers and the giant mainframe delivered to Brisbane.
State-of-the-art computing in 1962.
This is Queensland's first computer.
It cost $3 million in today's money and was big enough to fill a room. The GE225 was delivered to the University of Queensland, and Alan Grummet was among the first to use it.
It was very primitive, but in its day, wow.
Using paper tape or punch cards, it could do a few thousand calculations a second and was used for complex mathematical equations.
Queensland Main Roads also used this computer, Queensland Railways used this computer, Department of Ag and Stock used this computer.
The one memory that so clearly in my mind always has been was the very first instruction you had to put into the computer, LDA.
That stood for Load Accumulator. Within a couple of years, the Queensland government was buying more computers. This one delivered to the office by Crane, another imported from England.
The computer was air freighted from the UK. The equipment was unloaded from the truck, unpacked, and moved into the room in the Treasury building.
And this footage shows the 5th annual Australian Computer Conference in Brisbane. Imagine asking this crowd to log on to Windows with their mouse. They'd think you'd been infected by a virus.
It was only about 10 years ago when the first computer was installed in Queensland.
Soon, police had computers, school students were peering at their technological future, even Channel 7 was entering the computing age. But in the mid-70s, some feared technology would take their jobs.
The organisers believe the public approaches computers with a negative attitude.
There are many offshoots of the technology which provide employment and do not demand what you might term an egghead, perhaps, in order to operate the equipment.
Some fears never change. Now we're worried about artificial intelligence and what will quantum computing mean for modern industry. And all that through pocket-sized smartphones, which are 500 times more powerful than Queensland's original mainframe, which finally retired in 1977.
The day it was shut down at the University of Queensland, it was handed over to the care of the Queensland Museum.
I'm so pleased the museum has taken it on board and looking after it.
Further now, Tony, you're going big for the last day of the Ekka.
Yes.